Hello everyone, my name is Abdulmumin Sa'ad. I'm currently a system integrator. I deal with systems like this for home automation and smart cities. I am a graduate of computer engineering from the Department of Electrical Engineering under the Faculty of Engineering, Bayero University, Kano. I actually got my admission in 2015 and ever since it has been one hell of a ride, but an interesting one for sure. Thank you. Let's delve in. Okay. Nice question. Where does the name AbdulKwaro comes from? Wow. Actually, it has been from way back, honestly. The secret, honestly, is that I have actually had a very successful academic career since from my secondary school days. Yeah, so I was actually the head boy in my primary school. I came to the secondary school, poop to everyone, and I was given the head boy also in my secondary school. I went to the Polytechnic where I also graduated as the best student and came to Bayero University where I killed it. Started with a 5-point GPA and then ended up with a first class. It has been one hell of a ride, like I said, but an interesting one. So actually, AbdulKwaro has been a name I have been managing since secondary school. Like, I just have to answer it because, well, it has been one hell of a ride, but we have actually watched that name, yeah, because we have actually touched lives with what God has endowed us with. Yeah, so it has been way back since that name came into existence. Yeah, definitely AbdulKwaro. I was just like, hey, how far? Yeah, nee, you understand now? Okay, so what inspired me to study engineering? Yeah, actually this flair for engineering started since when I was a kid, because at home anything that needs fixing, honestly, it will be fixed by me because I had this enthusiasm for actually putting things into order and for making things work. And when it was time for me to decide what I want to do in life, and I asked myself, what is actually behind this technological transformation happening around the world? Well, the brain is the computer, so I decided to go for computer engineering, and now I'm so happy for that particular choice and I will never regret it. Okay, so what's my secret formula for studying? Interesting. Well, I only have two secrets. The first is resilience. Yes, never giving up. Sometimes you have to read and read all over again before it sticks. Even if you have to read it 10 times. As long as after the 10th time it will stick, go for it. Resilience. And that's one of the things I have been using. Secondly, teaching others. Yes, it's as simple as that. Teaching others, because the more you teach others, the more you learn, and the more you make mistakes in the process. But believe me, you are making the mistakes at the right time because you are not doing it in the exam room. If not, it will be disastrous. Yes, so resilience and teaching others. Well, I've been asked this question several times. Why do I love teaching others? Why do I love tutoring? The truth is that, well, I don't want to be selfish, but I was actually doing it for myself. Yes, because it's one of my formula for studying. The more I teach, the more I learn. But in the long run, I loved it when people come up to me and tell me, honestly, because of you, I got A in this class, because of you, I scaled through, because of you, I didn't get a carryover because of you. That is so sweet when people walk up to me and tell me that, like, seriously. So in the long run, it wasn't just for myself, it's actually to help others. So that is why I love tutoring. Yes, to help others. Oh, wow. So even after graduation, I still had to come back and tutor the student. Why? Yeah, I also asked myself why. Because life is a cycle. Whatever you do to someone, definitely someone somewhere will do that also to you. So it's just to help others because I also want God to help me, and it was worth it actually. Life is good, as you can see. Yeah, okay. So to me, I think there are two things wrong with our academic system. The first thing is lack of supervision. Basically, there is no robust supervision in our academic system. First of all, the lecturers are not being supervised on a routine basis. Secondly, the institution itself is not being supervised on a routine basis. I mean, true supervision. I believe if those that are held responsible can also be held accountable, I think they will go a long way, especially the lecturers offering these lectures. If on a routine basis they can be supervised, I think they will up their game. The second thing wrong with our academic system is basically our academic system have been politicized. Basically, you find that even at the lecturership level, it's based on politics. Even at the academic or administrative level, it's all being politicized. And because of this politics in education, it has actually downgraded the level at which they offer this quality, and also the standard have basically been downgraded. I think those two things are the problem with our academic system. Okay, actually, interesting question. This question just hit my happy mood button, you understand? Because being a lecturer is something I have always had passion for, something I've dreamt for since childhood, something I really want to do. And believe me, I see lecturership as an opportunity to inculcate knowledge to a wide range of students, not just one person. It's something that will provide a ripple effect if it is being delivered effectively. And I think what I will do differently if I happen to be a lecturer is, one, have faith in the students, because that is one thing that is lacking. Most of our lecturers don't have faith in the student. They don't believe the student are potential solution providers. Well, one thing I will do differently is to first of all have faith in them, and then secondly take them as my own children or take them as my own siblings, because if I should take them as my own siblings, I believe I'm going to basically deliver in a more effective manner. That's one of the things I'll do differently basically. Okay, so people do see me as a serious person. Of course, I'm a serious person, and I know that I've been a role model to so many students while in school. Yeah, it's not because of anything, but because of the way you carry people along, the way you wish everybody well. Are we together? So this is one of the reasons why we have been role model to a lot of students. And in terms of the seriousness, one has to have a focus on why you are in such an environment at that time. Are we together? You have to have a focus. You have to be goal oriented. What do you want to achieve at the end of the day? And if you set your eyes in a certain goal, definitely you have to be serious to achieve that goal. And also, whether I do used to have fun, definitely. I belong to the school of thought that says that all work without play make Jack a dull boy. Definitely, I do have fun. I play football a lot and I watch movies. Like seriously, I watch movies. Like seriously, I love movies. I love movies because honestly, I'm going to attribute 30% of all the knowledge I have today because of most of the movies I watched. Movies are another source of acquiring knowledge for me, honestly. Yeah. Okay, so one funny secret about me while in school is actually most students do see me as a perfect student. They think we are those type of students that will just listen in the classroom and that is all without reading afterwards, and then we're good to go. Actually, one very funny secret about me is that sometimes I have to read like 10 times to really understand some script or some handout. I really have to practice all over and all over and all over again. And afterwards, you will discover that we will be the one to even tutor others, but not knowing that we have to go through a lot of stress to basically understand some of those concepts. So that's one funny secret about me. I'm not a perfect student. I'm just an ordinary student who puts a lot in order to achieve what he aspires to achieve. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys just reminded me of one of the horrible moments for me in school. My last session in school, I think that was the difficult and the most tough session for me in all my academic journey so far. Yeah, my level 5 was very difficult. Why? because at that time, well, coming from a family with a single parent, it wasn't easy for me financially sustaining me both in school and outside school. So at that time I had to switch between working and studying and also helping others in school. It wasn't easy, honestly, to create that balance and to still achieve the goal we have set ourselves to achieve. It wasn't easy because of this switching from work to study to helping others, and that was why it was very difficult for me. But at the end of the day, because like I said earlier, we were focused on a certain goal, we still push forward, give everything its stated time, and at the end of the day, everything was achieved as planned. The first Arduino competition in BUK. It was initiated by me actually, but co-initiated by one of my good friends, Nasser Sambo. Actually, we sat down and we noticed that a lot of our students do not have motivation toward the study, and we discovered that it is because they don't have that opportunity to basically practicalize some of the things they have been taught. And we said, why not? Let's have a platform where students can basically showcase and practicalize the knowledge they have from the classroom into something tangible, and at the same time get rewarded for that. And that was why we basically initiated that idea, and at the end of the day it was awesome. And honestly, we really want that to continue, and we are putting a lot of effort to see how it can be something periodically, something continuous in the future. So you can see me dancing, right? It's because I'm happy to be asked this question. I always want to be given the opportunity to advise my fellow students, because yes, we have done it and we have scaled through beautifully. The results are there to show for it. One thing I would like you to understand is, please, as a student, always have a target. Be a vector, not a scalar. Be someone with magnitude and direction. Are we together? Have a target, because at the end of the day, you will discover that whatever you do at every second, every minute, is going to be something that channels you to achieving that target. Without a target, you will just be there and there running helter-skelter. So always have a target. And secondly, have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Nobody is born with that charismatic behavior. Nobody is born with that hard work. People acquired all those traits over time. You can also acquire it. Acquire the hard work, acquire that charismatic behavior, acquire the zeal to be successful. If you have that trust in yourself, believe me, the sky is just your starting point, not your limit. Yes, appreciation has to be given to those who deserve it. And SmartBukites, salute you guys. Honestly, this is a good initiative. I believe this is going to go a long way in touching lives in ways you can never imagine. So, good work. Keep it up. I'm out.